Report, Rick Ucchino breaking now. History made last night. Former Dayton Mayor Nancy Bailey easily defeated her old friend and former Cincinnati Mayor John Cranley to earn the Democratic nomination for governor in Ohio. The first time a woman has ever earned that designation. She will challenge incumbent Mike Republican
folks in the media and talking say that Ohio is a red state and that Mike DeWine can't be beat. But starting tonight, we're going to prove them wrong.
In the hotly contested Senate race to replace Rob Portman, who is stepping down next year, it was President Trump back to getting the nod. On the Republican side, he's going to take on Democrat Tim Ryan.
Everyone is welcome in this campaign. And you tell your friends and you tell your family, come here, Tim. He's not talking about a food fight in Washington, D.C. He's talking about getting stuff done.
Meantime, several school levies were on the ballot yesterday to raise taxes, benefit those districts, and among them, only the Reading levy passed, and just barely, by less than 40 votes. Let's check the latest traffic and weather together.
From the UC Health Traffic Center at the UC Gardner Neuroscience Institute, renowned experts find answers for some of the most complex brain tumors. Learn more at uchealth.com. Northbound 75 will now cost you an extra 5 minutes out of Erlanger into downtown. Southbound 75, that slows through the Lachlan split. Westbound 275, add 3 to 4 extra minutes between Ward's Corner and Montgomery. No change heading to Dayton on northbound 75 as of yet. The highway shut down before you got to Dryden due to a serious accident. There's a wreck on Mulhauser at Allen and on Loveland Madeira at East Kemper. Chuck Ingram, News Radio 700 WLW.
This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. Get real about flavor and freshness at your local Fresh Time Market. This week, savor the pound of strawberries, just $1.99. Now through May 10th. Get real. Forecast from the Train Heating and Weather Center on News Radio 700 WLW.
We're going to see mostly cloudy skies throughout the day today, with highs topping out in the mid-60s. Cloudy overnight tonight, your low down to 51. For your Thursday, mostly cloudy, smell of Concourse B. The business courier reporting that the airport will overhaul
Watch
the
out
space
for
that is
Mr.
primarily
Loophole.
used by Delta Airlines, where about 40 flights
Who is
depart
it?
every day.
School bus?
Cincinnati's airport going to be announcing new security upgrades. Is going to help speed up getting through TSA. We'll have their news
Go ahead and get out of here.
covered
Go that
for
way.
you. Actor and comedian Dave Chappelle attacked last night while on stage.
Dave Chappelle was performing at the Hollywood Bowl when someone ran on stage and tackled him.
All that guy in the
Security dragged the attacker backstage. Chappelle briefly followed and told the audience the person was being stomped out. Footage from a helicopter showed authorities loading the attacker into an ambulance. Chappelle, who appeared uninjured, was joined on stage by Chris Rock, who performed earlier. Chris Rock asked, "Was that Will Smith?" Brian Clark, ABC News.
The Reds' slump continues. They dropped their series opener to the Brewers last night, now sit at 3-20 on the season.
Serious heat. The bigger players have struck out, but now the hometown favorite, Logan, steps up to the plate. Logan stays cool and beats the heat. Logan beats the heat.
If your air conditioner needs major repair or replacement, the team at Logan AC and Heat Services will beat the heat. Check our website for coupons and schedule your free estimate now. Logan Services, proud sponsor of the Cincinnati Reds.
Hey, it's me, Kid Chris. Remember when you could get information without having to give personal details? Well, you still can at ZipperMotors.com.
I got-
Promise means you can get.
They're taking the kids to school. Do it early because the traffic gets real bad. It takes about 30 minutes to get home when it's a 5-minute walk. If you're driving, you know what I mean? It just takes forever. A lot of traffic. See all the kids going to school? Yeah, it's 50 degrees outside this morning. 50 degrees. It was 80 yesterday. So yeah, the weather's been kind of cool for May. You figure it'd be hot and everything? Nope. So I don't like the hot weather. I can't stand the hot weather. The humidity, I can't. I got a condition where the heat makes my symptoms worse. You know what I mean? bus will take you all the way to Kings Island. Isn't that weird?
Still mostly cloudy this afternoon, but noticeably cooler with a high of only 64. Tonight, now 51, and then your Thursday forecast.
There's a beer truck right there. Beer, Corona. Corona. They just changed the stop sign a while back. This is a four-way stop, which I think is ridiculous, but it makes things worse in the morning. They're just sitting there.
Rick Ucino, News Radio 700 WLW.
About 7:37 right now.
They're just sitting there, so I'm gonna go.
King and Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage last night. He's okay. The rest of this guy just rushed the stage and tackled some.
I think that lady's on her phone and she had to go.
And then they tussled for a bit on stage.
I don't like texting and driving. I don't even do it because I see a lot of people have bad wrecks and everything over. You know what I mean? It's just terrible.
The best of them there.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
The staff tackled the guy as he was running off stage. The attacker had a knife and a gun.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
So, I mean, it
Yeah.
could have been worse. So, a tackle is probably the best way out of the situation.
Live right down here.
Oh
my God.
Saying the man was being stomped.
Oh,
The man on the stage, the man tussled on the stage floor. The two men did. He ran away. Security staff surrounded him and tackled him. And they're saying Chappelle appeared to run from a bad
I got it now.
The man was being stomped. Chappelle asked repeatedly for security to remove the man from the stage. And he did go on to the show. From there. And there was a huge police response to that. Police, fire trucks, ambulance, everything. And the attacker was taken away again with superficial injuries. So people kind of wondered when the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock thing happened, are people going to start attacking comedians on stage? Well, there's round one. We'll see what happens. Time is 7:38 right now. We'll have Jennifer Ketchmark standing by on weather. After traffic with Chuck and his Bloomberg update.
Hey kids, listen up. Time for another story from Uncle Willie's Big Book of Great Americans. Today, John McClane. It seems like an average bald dude, but when bad guys storm Nakatomi Plaza and try to ruin Christmas, John McClane opens up a can of butt kick, and he kicks butt. He wiped out those thugs and saved Christmas. He did it again in 4 other movies, because terrorists are stupid. That's why John McClane, just like me, is a great American with vengeance.
You can be a great American too. Listen to Bill Cunningham today at 12 noon on 700 WLW.
I'm so happy. It's time for the latest business news. Feel free to plot yourself.
This is the Bloomberg Market Minute on 700 WLW.
Twitter is planning an aggressive pitch to advertisers during a media buying event this week, now that its board has accepted Elon Musk's $44 billion takeover bid. The network's pitch will be what one person described as a spectacle. However aggressively Twitter wants to sell advertisers on its potential, it will be hard for the company to keep promises about what the future holds. Starbucks is brewing up strong sales, helping it offset inflation. The main measure of U.S. sales jumped 12% in recent months. Separately, the company announced a new round of steps to boost pay, improve training, and also a system that makes it easier for customers to tip employees. It's part of a strategy to boost morale and blunt a unionization drive. And the British betting giant Flutter says Super Bowl Sunday on February 13th was its biggest day ever for new customers. In the first quarter, half the stakes placed at Flutter came from the U.S. for the first time. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
All right, 7:40, Chuck's turn. You got some traffic.
Yes, I do.
What's going on? What's the big story in action traffic?
It is northbound 75 remains closed due to an accident before you get into Dayton. This is before you get to Dryden Road. The details are starting to come out with that wreck. It started with a car that flipped a little bit before 6 o'clock this morning. Then they found a gun in the driver's hands. So there's going to be a long-term investigation. So I don't see northbound 75 opening up for a bit until this investigation can be completed.
All right.
and you're backed up past 675 because of it. Inside the 275 loop, the heaviest traffic is northbound 75 between Buttermilk and the Brent Spence Bridge, southbound 75 through Lockland, southbound 71 into Blue Ash. This all from the UC Health Traffic Center. At the UC Gardner Neuroscience Institute, renowned experts find answers for some of the most complex brain tumors. Learn more at uchealth.com. Westbound 275 brake lights from Milford to Montgomery. That's good for an extra 10. And a wreck on Loveland Madera at East Kemper. Chuck Ingram, News Radio 700 WLW.
This report is sponsored by Northern Kentucky Health Department.
Get your booster shot, Northern Kentucky. Vaccines are widely available and our best protection from serious illness from COVID. Go to nkyhealth.org/boosters to get your free booster shot today. That's nkyhealth.org/boosters.
All right. Chilling at the United First Warning Weather Center. Jennifer Ketchmark, how in the world are you?
How did you know my feet were up? Like, you just know I'm chilling.
ESP.
Yeah.
I got it all. Well, it's a hidden camera. One of those things.
No.
We got them all over the place.
You might catch me occasionally closing my eyes and sleeping with my feet up in here.
I couldn't blame you if you did. Couldn't blame you. We're about to turn the page from cool to hot. We'll be up like 40 degrees by next week. That's a lot.
The fact that we're going to be in the mid-80s for days next week.
Well, I had a 90 on my phone that went to an 89.
Yeah, I've seen some, like, the Weather Channel, I noticed they're going, like, upper 80s. It might be a little aggressive, but we'll keep an eye on it.
We'll see what happens.
I think the mid-80s are a pretty good bet. And at that alone, whether it's 85 or it's 87, it's still pretty hot for early May.
Still pegs an 89 here for Thursday.
We'll see.
Let's see.
We'll see.
I got multiple weather apps.
It's 9 days out, dude.
Nothing can change over 9 days.
No,
I've
nothing.
learned. Yeah.
I can't even get agreement in the weather models for Saturday's forecast, like as in 4 days from now. So yeah.
Get them thumbs up.
So today is
Got one thumbs up.
everybody. Easy.
Get them thumbs
Get
up.
stuff done.
Yes.
Thursday, isolated rain chances, mainly early afternoon. We'll see more scattered showers and an isolated storm for the evening time frame. Non-severe, high 71, not a terrible day. Friday, though, we'll get rounds of thunderstorms, some in the morning, then in the early afternoon. There's very low in severe weather threat, like barely in the marginal. We should dry out later in the day. But Saturday, the weather models, like I have the European who is showing scattered showers and thunderstorms through about 4 or 5 p.m., which would be less than ideal on Saturday. But then I have the GFS, which is more of the American model. This shows not a drop of rain on Saturday.
Well, I don't know.
It's been that way all week. They've literally been saying different stories all week, and I'm getting frustrated.
I have this one weather app that tries to get too precise. It has the rain chance on Saturday at 87%.
All right, cool. Hit that thumbs up. Thanks.
Again, and are you going to see rain today?
I'm waiting on my. I'm
25.
waiting on my daughter.
Oh, I don't know. I'm at 24. It's just sucking.
She's gonna be late for school. If she don't come on.
All right, so
She might already left.
Day, nice and cool, and by next week we might appreciate this.
I know yesterday you asked, like, when am I finally going to see some sunshine? I'm like you, dude. I need sunshine. I like to just make things sunny, the sun hitting your face. Not be until later on Saturday afternoon that the rain chances will definitely be
Good times.
I know. I give wonderful news every day, and I like to just put that heap of awesomeness on you.
You're just too kind. I appreciate
That's what you
it all.
call it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right. I got to run. I thank you.
See you, bud.
We're all the way down to 54. Wow.
We're at 52 here in the station.
Wow. All right. That's what we got there and here. 700 WLW.
700 WLW.
Second.
Sports.
Here's a Reds update. Game 2 of the Reds-Brewers series tonight. Vladimir Gutierrez up against Freddie Peralta. 700 WLW's coverage begins at 6:05 with Sports Talk. 6:40 with the Arnell Carriers Inside Pitch and the Kelsey Chevrolet Extra Inning Show after the game. Dusty Baker became the 12th manager in Major League history to win 2,000 games, and the first black manager to reach that milestone last night. The Astros win at home over Seattle 4-0. ECHL hockey, Toledo downs the Cyclones 4-2. Walleye win that Central Division semifinal series in 7 games. MLS soccer tonight, FC Cincinnati hosting Toronto FC, 7:30 ESPN 1530. Bill Dennison, 700 WLW Sports.
Ready to build? There's the hard way and there's the Cruise way. Want things to be easy? Choose Cruise. Their expert design-build team makes the process smooth, safe, and simple from start to finish. Visit cruisedevelopment.com. That's CRUZ development.com.
I had a lady that was in her mid-70s, and I'd sold her timeshare, and that was the lowest I'd ever felt in my life. I knew then that I had to do something to simply not to go to hell for selling timeshare.
Chuck McDowell founded Wesley Financial Group to help folks cancel their timeshares permanently.
Called her and everybody that I had sold timeshare to, and I said, this is what I said to you that was a lie, and this is what you need to do to cancel your timeshare. From that point, people started referring friends to me to help them cancel the timeshare, and that's how it all started. I fought the world's largest timeshare company in federal court. If I had lost that lawsuit, there would be no one helping people that have been lied to when they bought timeshare. I guarantee if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley Financial Group now for a free information